Hi everybody, it's Kayla, and welcome back to Fixer Upper, the show where I attempt to fix up your houses, but today, fix up a house that I already fixed up once, 2 years ago, for the first ever Fixer Upper. As you can see, we have this nightmare house that my friend Kylie built for us, again, 2 years ago on January 9th, oh no, I saved this to my library yesterday. I don't know when she built it. She built it in 2016. Yikes. Okay, anyway, she built this house for us a long time ago. I fixed it once before, 2 years ago, and we're gonna try and do that again today. So, let's do a quick little tour of this nightmare. So you can see this is what it looks like. She's got it facing the wrong way on the lot. We've got this dirty pool. We've got, whatever this is. It's kind of a mess. Kind of causes, look at this. I hate this so much. It's like she's purposefully done things that she knows will bother me. Again, 2 years ago she's done this, and it still bothers me, but yeah, cute place. Let's do a tour. I actually haven't looked at the inside of this in a long time. I'm kind of nervous about it. Also, quick thing, I hate how low these windows are. Anyway, going inside the house, you find this mess. I don't know who that is, but they're on the wall. So it's a cute place. I love all of the detailing inside, and the wallpaper is very nice. No, the tree in the middle of the tape. Why does it look like this? This is horrifying. Kylie, what have you done? So basically, this house is just a mess. That's creepy. What's in here? Who are these people? What even is this? Okay, well, yeah, that's the house. That's the first floor. Hello? Let me out. Okay, anyway, upstairs into the abyss again. Why does it look, okay, I feel like I had this exact same reaction last time. Why does it look like this? Why is that hanging right there? Why are there no stair railings? Why does she have tile in this bedroom upstairs? Why? Oh my god. And then in here we have, what could be the master. Lots of spoons. Of course you need those in your bedroom. More of these randoms. Who are these people? Nice bathroom with a beautiful genius rug and stuff. Guys, I'm kind of in shock here. I don't know what I'm looking at anymore. Is this like a public kind of what is this? Why have I chosen this house? This is why, you guys, pro tip, don't let your friends build things for you. Because they'll do things like, is that all of it? Because they'll do things like this. Oh, I missed a bedroom. Oh, I missed that door right there. Okay, well, it's cute, right? The thing is, that's the entire house. It's such a mess. It's such a mess, and I did fix this up once before. Actually, let's go try and find that one. My fixed up version from the first time. Look at that. Oh my god, it's so different from what I just did. No way. Okay, also, I can't afford to place it. Dang it. Okay, I want to look at it, though, on the inside, because once you see what I did the second time, it looks nothing like this. That's crazy. Guys, I love this. Wait, why can't I place... Oh, I'm not in build mode. Oh, that was dumb of me. I'm a simmer. Okay, we're back. My game crashed. I had to try again. We have a different sim in the household this time, but it's working. We're good. We can look at this house now, which is all I'm here for. I'm kind of nervous. It's not that cute. It's so weird to look at my old builds, too, because I haven't looked at these things in a long time. Okay, I don't hate it. I don't think I like it. I should have renovated the fixer. What is the back of this house? What is this? Oh, you know what? I tried very hard to not mess with that many walls, I think, is the difference with this one. Whereas with... Oh, I kind of like this back Whoa, I kind of like this back patio, though. Whereas with this house, this time, I didn't care at all. What is this? Oh, I think I had a budget, too, with this house the first time. Oh, I didn't do the bedrooms? Why didn't I Oh, I definitely had a budget. What the heck? This is I used to actually use budgets with fixer-uppers, too. That was back in the day when I don't care about that anymore. Back then I did. This is so weird. I hate the furnishing of this house so much. No, look, the fact that, look at the inside of this. Look at these living rooms. I mean, classic blue Simsy, but no, I hate everything about this. I'm not gonna lie to you. Oh, the kitchen's awful. Oh, I hate this so much. Look at this. What is that? Like, what is over here? What is that? Oh my god, I'm so ashamed of myself. Like, this is a horrible, horrible. Oh my god, this looks like a fixer-upper, like, starting point to me. Like, I feel like we would start a house and be like, all right, time to renovate this mess. But this was an actual fixer. This was the first fixer-upper. Oh, I'm so ashamed. Okay, you know what? Let's stop looking at this. Let's go ahead and jump right on in to the new renovation. Okay, so we are back and we are fixer-uppering this house. That's right, you guys. Oh my goodness. So today is the 2-year anniversary of the first, well, not today. This weekend was, but this is the 2-year anniversary build, okay? It's the 2-year anniversary of the first fixer-upper, and so I thought to celebrate that, we could go back and attempt to re-renovate that first house. And so I'm doing that right now, as you can see. Yikes. And so what I think I'm going to do, I might go in, this is just a theory, I haven't done it yet, but I think with the screenshots, I'm going to put in, like, befores of this house, afters of the second house, and then afters of this house, right? And so, like, we have these 3 different houses that are all the same house, and I'm going to compare them, which is interesting. I don't know. This house, I mess with it a lot because it's kind of a mess. So the story behind this is that back when I had the original idea for Fixer Upper, this is when I was coming home from Christmas. We were in Chicago for Christmas, and so we were driving back, and I was just, like, sitting in the car wishing that I could be playing The Sims, and I was just thinking of ideas for videos, and this idea, because I watched the show Fixer Upper on I was going to say TLC on HGTV a lot back then. And so I was like, I could do that in The Sims. Oh my god. And I had this idea come to me, right? And so I texted my friend and I was like, hey, Kylie, do you want to build me a really bad house that I could renovate? And so she built this thing, call it the trash house, and then it was the first one. And so I'll link that video down below. It's not very good, but if you want to watch that, you can. And we can just compare how Fixer Upper has changed over the last 2 years, because boy, has it. Also, I've almost done 100 speed builds. I've got like 98 in the playlist on my channel, which is terrifying. It just things are weird right now, you guys. But I have some stories for you. I think to celebrate the annual, I guess it's like a fixer-upper anniversary party kind of thing, right? But I have some updates about how this semester's been going because it's been wild. So it's only been a couple days too, and I'm like, it's been wild, you guys. So on the first day of class, I only had one class on Monday. It was Monday morning, and so I had class from like 9:30 to 10:20 on Monday, and I roll up to the stats class, right? Got there super early because I'm a tryhard who's paranoid about being late to things. Get to class early, just have to like sit in the hallway outside because there's a different class going on in that room and stuff, and like had to wait. And then I go into class, sit down, we wait for like 10 minutes, professor comes in, and she starts talking. The first thing she said was, "This is physics 2, right?" And the whole class was like, ah. And then she was like, just kidding, it's statistics. And then we were like, that's not funny, but okay. And then that was, I mean, way to start off the year on a bad foot, right? Because, oh God, this joke happens a lot, I've heard, and from professors. It's just not funny. I'm so paranoid about being in the wrong place. I'll get to that story in a second, too. I've got one about those. That happened yesterday. And so it just, oh my God, you guys, it's been a mess. And so she makes that joke, and I was like, that's not funny. I even tweeted about it because I was so stressed. And then she starts talking, and she tells us, okay, wait, I'm gonna make a fake name. Sarah, okay? Her name is Sarah, we'll say. It's not, but we're gonna say it is. She's like, yeah, you guys can call me Sarah. She has this whole spiel about how, like, she doesn't want to be called doctor or professor or whatever. She wants to be called Sarah. And then we were like, all right. Like, but the thing is, that's cool and all. Like, I like her a lot. I've had her class twice now. I love Sarah, don't get me wrong. But it's just so weird. Like, it feels wrong. Like, I don't want to go up to her and be like, hey, Sarah, I have a question about the exam. Like, that just, I don't, so I don't know how I'm gonna handle that. It feels weird to talk to a professor that way. Like, because there's this, like, situation where she's in a place of power over us, right? Because she's, like, she's a professor, and we're not, I'm not, and so I don't think I'm gonna call her Sarah. I'm probably just gonna call her, like, Ms. and then her last name, although she did ask to be called Sarah, but it just, I feel so weird doing that. I can't call her Sarah. Maybe they just won't say her name. If I talk to her, I'll be like, excuse me, and then never say her name. I don't know. We'll see how that goes. But she wants to be called Sarah. So that was my first class of the semester. It was kind of ridiculous. And then come Tuesday, second day of class, I get up, another morning class, go there. I'm waiting outside of the classroom, right? And this girl, she's like, hey, are you also waiting for Russian history? And I was like, yeah, I wasn't. I was not waiting for Russian history. I lied to her. You know why? Because I'm afraid of confrontation. And so she was like, are you waiting for Russian history? And I was like, uh-huh. But I didn't, and then she's like, I think it's going to be a small class. And I was like, And then I didn't speak to her. But the thing is, I was waiting for not Russian history, European history. And so I was already worried about being in the wrong place, even though I wasn't. I'll get to that in a second, too. But I lied to this girl, and I was like, yeah, I'm waiting for Russian history. And then we get to the classroom, and the guy's like, welcome to European history. And I was like, oh, thank God. God bless. And then she looked at me, and she was like, oh, no, we're in the wrong place. And I was like, ah. And then she's like, are you supposed to be in Russian history? And I was like, no, what's that? Like, I don't know. And then she had to get up and leave. And I lied to her. And the thing, oh my God, I feel so bad about this. But the thing is, I'm too, like, I'm not good at talking to people. And so I should have, here's what I should have done. She should have said, are you waiting for Russian history? I should have said no. And then I would have been like, I'm waiting for European history. And she'd be like, ah. And then we'd be like, ah, let's look at the classroom numbers again. But the thing is, on her, like, her schedule, it had the wrong number printed. Like, so she thought she was in the right place. She was in the right room. Like, she was in, like, the visual arts building room, whatever, like she was supposed to be. But, like, so was I. But her schedule had changed. She just didn't have, like, hadn't checked online to see that. And so, she was in the wrong place. And instead of me telling her in advance, like I should have, I just lied. Because I was worried about being in the wrong place, and I didn't want to deal with the talking about it. And so I just stood there for like 15 minutes, like physically shaking, because I was so anxious about just in general, very anxious, because that's the kind of person I am. I've had a rough week. It's fine. And then this happened, and so I was just really overwhelmed and stressed. I didn't know what to do, and now I can't stop thinking about it because I ruined her whole day. Like, to that girl, I'm so sorry. Oh no, I feel terrible about this. I'm such a bad person. Okay. But yeah, that happened. Okay, so it's been a wild time. It's been a wild first semester. Anyway, yeah, I went back to Sarah's class today, had a great time, and then I wanted to get a bagel on the way out. This is further proof of me being ridiculous, and I shouldn't be allowed to, like, anyway, so I went to Sarah's class, came back, and then I was like, I kind of want a bagel. So I left to go get a bagel, right? Went to this bagel place on campus. And when I was there, I ordered an Asiago bagel with cream cheese, okay? And then they called out Kayla and then handed me a blueberry bagel with cream cheese. And then I was like, oh no, what do? I think I thought that I had taken someone else's bagel is the issue. And so because if it were my bagel and I had just gotten the wrong one, I wouldn't ask anybody about it. Like, I wouldn't bother to tell someone because I just don't care enough. Like, I'm too scared to speak to anybody about it, and, like, it's not worth it, so I'll just, like, eat the wrong bagel. But I thought that I had taken someone else's bagel, not that they just given me the wrong thing, and so I was very concerned. I just stood there for a long time. Well, not a lot. It was, like, 3 minutes. I stood there waiting, and then, they called my name again, and I was like, and handed me the right bagel, and then I didn't know what to do, and so I was, like, texting my Discord at this point, and I was like, guys, I got what's going on, what do I do? And so before she called my name, I was, like, freaking out on Discord, and then she says Kayla again, and I get the right bagel, and then I was like, I don't think this is mine, handed her the other bagel back, and then left, and that's all I did. I thought about just, like, putting it on the counter, too, because I was too scared to talk to anyone about it. Guys, I'm such a mess. Why am I like this? No, it's such a non-issue. Like, it's just a bagel. Like, it's not a big deal. Why do I make it a big deal? Why? Why can't I just, like, let it be a bagel? Like, why couldn't I just tell someone, like, oh, no, hey, wait a second, I don't think this is mine. Instead, I'm an embarrassment. But yeah, if I can't even talk about a bagel to someone, I can't tell a random girl from Russian history that she's in the wrong place, or I thought I was in the wrong place, to be fair. So I was just gonna, like, let myself be embarrassed. And so I don't know okay, look, I can't think of a real reasoning. I'm sorry. Oh my God, I have Neighbor Steve updates. Guys, I almost forgot about this. Oh, this is juicy. Okay. How did I almost forget about this? So I told a story a while back about this guy that we called Neighbor Steve, okay? And Neighbor Steve is this person who I had many very awkward encounters with because he lives, like, next door to us in the dorm building, right? But I kept seeing him everywhere. Like, I would see him, like, walking to class or, like, going down the stairs, and, like, my voice is going, I'm so sorry. I would just keep running into this guy, right? But we never spoken before, and so it was kind of awkward because we both recognized each other, but we didn't know each other well enough to, like, speak or acknowledge that the other person, like, I don't even know his name still to this day, which is weird after last night. I'll explain that too. And so, oh my God. And so I've known him for a whole semester, never talked to him. He lives next door. We keep seeing each other. I haven't seen him in a while though, but I told a story in a build once where I was like, guys, I have this Neighbor Steve issue. What do I do? And we talked about it. It became a meme. And then last night, my roommates and I, we got back from this dinner, and then we were like, well, I mean, it's been a whole semester. It's so weird that we don't know the people that live next door to us. Like, we should probably just go introduce ourselves, because it's been a semester now. Like, it's getting ridiculous. And so we walked over there. And to be fair, like, if I were in his situation, if I had them coming here, I wouldn't even answer the door. Like, I would hide in my room. So, like, I get that he has an excuse to be a little rude, because we just knocked on his door at like 8 p.m. And it was like a little, I mean, why, you know? Like, these random girls who are like giggling outside, knocking on his door. Like, I would be very annoyed by this. But the thing is, I wouldn't come out. And so he opens the door, and then he's like, what do you want? And then we're like, oh, well, you know, we just wanted to say hi. Like, we live right there, you know, and we like talked to him. And then we went down the line. We're like, oh yeah, I'm Kayla and I'm Maddie, whatever. And we like introduce ourselves. And then he looks at us and he goes, okay then. And then he closed the door. Like, we were just being friendly and like saying, hey, like, I'm Kayla, nice to meet you, I live right there. And then he was like, okay then, and closed his front door. And then like we heard, because he closed the front door, and then like he went inside of his room, and then he slammed his bedroom door, and we heard the door slam from inside too. And so and again, like, I get that he would have been like very annoyed by us. Like, that's fair. I was annoyed by us too. But he didn't have to be so rude, and he could have said his name. Like, it was just so awkward that he was like, okay then, and then left, because we all were like, oh yeah, I'm Kayla, I'm Maddie, I'm Ashley, and then he was just like, okay, and then left and closed the door. It was so weird. I've never experienced anything like that. And so I just think it's funny how we have this kind of meme about neighbor Steve. We've had it for a long time, where everyone's like, oh, Kayla and neighbor Steve. And I told this story about how awkward it was that we never spoke. And then we finally spoke, and he was so rude. Okay, I don't know, man. I haven't seen him in months, and then we finally, like, why didn't he say his name? Because I'm picturing, like, if that had happened to me, I probably wouldn't have answered the door. And if I had answered the door, I would have been like, okay, I'm Kayla, nice to meet you guys, I'm gonna go now, and then closed it. I would have just said, like, okay then, and then slammed the door. Like, isn't that so rude? And, like, I get he has a chance to be a little rude because we were being kind of annoying, but, like, come on. Steve, come on. And I still don't know his name. I call him Steve because that's the meme we made, but, like, this is ridiculous. It's been so long, and it's this meme on my channel, and he's now just the worst. So thanks a lot, neighbor Steve. I hope he watches this. Again, he doesn't know who I am. Although he knows my name. Well, he probably forgot my name. He wasn't paying attention. But like, he's not gonna find my channel and look up this and find out about neighbor Steve. Like, I've never spoken to this person before in my life. And it doesn't even matter. It's just, I think it's so funny that I've made this meme out of him, and that I don't know. So yeah, I've had a weird first week of the semester, but it's been interesting. And also, this is the anniversary fixer-upper, so I feel like it's reasonable to complain about someone, because that's kind of my brand, at least it used to be. I wonder, what did I talk about in the first fixer-upper? And I did an anniversary one last year too, I think. I must have, I don't know what I did. Did I like build a fixer-upper house or something? What did I do last year for this? I have genuinely no idea. I don't remember. I blocked it out. But this time we're doing this. So, I mean, hey, quality content, right, guys? Complaining about Steve, and I don't know. Also, I feel like I'm talking a lot quieter than I normally would be, but that's just because I'm in my dorm and I'm stressed. So sorry about that. But I'm a little bit less annoying now. I feel like back then, like the first fixer-upper, oh, if you're going to go back and watch that, prepare yourselves. It is so bad. I was so irritating. My voice was so annoying. I talked too fast, like to the point where you can barely understand me. It's just, and I'm not kidding, like, it's not good. But it's a fun time to go back and look at personal growth. I might go back and look at what that was in a second, because I kind of want to see. I guess I'm going to put the screenshots in too, so I probably will want to, right? Oh, what if I went back and just, like, downloaded the video and, like, clipped the before and afters of the original and then just, like, put that in here? And then took new ones for this. I don't know how I'm going to do the screenshots yet, because I feel like having pictures of all three of the builds, like the first one, my first renovation, and then this one, would be kind of cool to see how it's changed, because the style I chose for this one is very different from the style I used originally. It was like a Tudor style kind of house before. It is not anymore. It's just a classic Simsy blue suburban house. It's like the most Simsy house you can possibly get, but that's okay. It's kind of funny, right? 2 years later, and I'm still making the exact. What if it looks the same on the inside? I bet you there's that same green kids room in the other house, in the original. I mean, not the, but like the original Fixer Upper, because I always do that same green kids room. It's kind of a meme now too. But I'm gonna go now, you guys. I hope that you enjoyed this video. Make sure to leave a like and comment and subscribe and do all those fun YouTube things. And in case you guys didn't know, I post new videos every single day, and so I will see you all tomorrow. Bye, everybody. I still can't believe he said okay then and then closed his door. It was so rude, and we were all kind of like, what? Like, as soon as he did it, like, you know, that collective, like, I'm sorry, what? Like, that gasp that we all just, like, let out, like, how dare you? You just, okay then, and then closed your door.